Hi you guys, thanks for clicking on my channel. So today I participated in a FAUX collaboration, and the information for that will be down below in the description box along with the playlist. Make sure you guys check that out. I had so much fun creating these projects, and I really hope that you guys enjoy them as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you guys can be notified when I post my next video. So with that being said, sit back and relax, or craft with me. Let's get started. Okay, you guys, for our first one, I grabbed this pack of like little mini dessert shot glasses from Dollar Tree, and they bring 6 in a pack. So I'm going to use 3 of them for this DIY. I have some caulk that I picked up from Dollar Tree. So I just poured some caulk into a little plastic cup, some Mod Podge, and now I'm going to pour some paint in there. Now, you can use whatever paint you want. This is just to give it the color of the icing that you want. Or, you know, your faux ice cream or whatever it is. So I give it a good little mix. And then I am going to take my shot glass. And I am going to take our little, our little concoction, I'm going to call it. And I'm going to pour it right into the shot glass using my popsicle stick. I am going to make sure I give the inside a good covering. Now, when you guys are doing this, push it upwards and don't press on it too hard, because if not, it is going to scrape the shot glass and you are going to be able to see through it. So you just want to, spread it all around so it gives it a good covering, because when it does dry up, it does expand a little bit. It is kind of like puffy paint. Now, I don't want it to be filled all the way, covered all the way to the top of it. So I just grab a wipe and I just basically clean the top of it off. And then I am going to grab my spackle. This is Dollar Tree spackle, because I did use all my, is it Devil or DAP spackle, which I do prefer to use that one. But for the Dollar Tree spackle, since it is a little gray when it does dry, I just add some paint and a little bit of water and just give it a good stir to make it look like nice creamy icing, or whipped icing that we want it to look like. I'm sorry, whipped frosting that we want it to look like. Whipped cream. What is wrong with me? Anyways, so I give it my little mix, and then I have this little wood circle that I cut out. What I am saying wood, I cut this little cardboard circle out, and I'm just placing it inside the shot glass. Excuse me. So we do not have to fill it up with so much spackle. Now, this is completely up to you, but I did cover my little circle with some of my little concoction of the pink frosting. And once I did that, I had my spackle and I put some right inside the glass. You're going to see I do use the piping bag. I'm just pouring some in there right now. And then I'm going to take my little spatula and I'm going to smooth it out, because I wanted to give it that look of there's a nice smooth whipped cream inside the glass, if that makes sense. And now I am going to grab my star tip. I'm not sure what number tip this is, but I know that it's not like I think it's an open star, not a closed star tip, open star tip. And I am going to whip my whipped cream, my faux whipped cream, on top of our little shot glass. So I have some fake little sprinkles that I just used to decorate on top of my fake whipped cream that I made using some Model Magic from Dollar Tree and some paint. Just mixed it all together and waited for it to dry to make some fake sprinkles. And then I took these berries that I had from Dollar Tree from the winter time, and I took one out, and I wanted it to make it look like a cherry, but kind of like a pastel color cherry. And I just took some of my blue paint and I used a little makeup sponge and I gave it 2 coats and covered it with some glitter. Now, this little Oreo I have in my stash because I had made a little Oreo mold a long time ago and I wanted it to look very colorful, so it's not a typical color Oreo. And I just cut a little piece of this little blue straw that I had, and I think these were from Dollar Tree as well, and I stuck it in there. and I have my little fake little milkshake. Now, I also made one in chocolate. I didn't put you guys through the torture of watching me do the whole process, but I did top the chocolate one off with these conversation foam hearts that I picked up from Walmart for 98 cents. And I also made one vanilla little mini shake. And for the paint for the vanilla mini shake, I used some khaki from Apple Barrel to give it more of a vanilla color so it wouldn't look so white. And I topped it off with some pink puffy paint and some fake little candy gummy bears that I've been having in my stash forever now. And remember, you could decorate these however you want with whatever you want. Get creative, have fun with it. And that was it for our little milkshakes, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so for our next one, I grabbed this little box from Dollar Tree that was in Crafter Square. And I'm going to take the lid off because I do not need the lid. Now, I have this craft foam paper. It's pretty beat up. But I'm going to use the plain side to just measure it out. And what I'm doing is I'm just laying the heart down and I'm just basically drawing a line on the width, and I'm going to cut a piece of that out so it could fit around the border of our heart. And now I'm going to trace the heart of the box so I can cut a piece out so it could fit the top of our little box. Now I grab my glue and I'm just going to attach the pieces. I'm going to put our top on first. So when I am putting on the foam, one thing to do is, it didn't come out perfect, but one thing to do is try not to put so much to try to like spread out the glue, and then make sure you really rub it down so it's not so bumpy. So the smoother that you can make it look, the better. Okay, so I wanted a base basically to cover like the bottom of the heart. So I just took a paper plate, you guys, and I just put some hot glue on the bottom of our heart, and I just glued down the heart. And once we have done that, now it's time for the fun part. It's time for the decorating. So this is just my spackle mix again with my white paint and a little bit of water. And I am just taking my, I believe this is an open star tip. And if you guys just want to do it the way that I'm doing it, the same way, it's very important that you don't pick up the piping bag, that you just keep on like moving either your wrist or the piping bag in a circular motion just to get a little bit more of the design that I have as well. And also too, if you have like a little Lazy Susan or something like that, that's very helpful. So I did do the same to the bottom of the border of the cake as well. Now I also did a little dollop of our little fake frosting in the middle of our cake. Now I'm just taking all the fake sprinkles that I have, and I'm going just to put them all around our little fake cake. And I think I told you guys the way that I make the fake little sprinkles is that I just buy a little pack of Model Magic, and I just mix a little bit of paint, and then I just roll them into like thin little slices and cut them up to make fake little sprinkles. Very inexpensive and easy to create. Now once I have all my sprinkles on there, I take my foam conversation hearts that were 98 cents at Walmart. I have these from last year, and I stick them right in the middle of our cake, and then I just cut the paper plate around, and we are done. Let me know what you guys think. Now I'm happy to say that today's video is a collaboration of FAUX Sweets DIYs, hosted by Kiki from Kiki's DIYs, Tammy over at the Rusted Willow, and Tammy at Happiness Created, along with so many more other talented creators here on YouTube. So when you guys are done watching my video, make sure you click on that playlist, and that playlist will show you everybody that participated in all their videos. And if you guys are coming from the playlist, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and if you like what you see, please subscribe. I appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much. Okay, you guys, so this is another fake bake cake that I'm making. I wasn't gonna show you guys this one, but because it's kind of like very repetitive as our little heart one, I just did a little of the embellishments a little bit different. But as you guys seen, I cover it with the craft foam, some white craft foam, and I am piping it out with some pink spackle instead. If you guys want to get like the fake pink whipped cream, you guys just put pink paint instead of white paint. Now, I put some pink fake whipped cream in the, like, frosting in the middle. I do take that one out, and I do clean it off, and I do replace it with a different color. So as of right now, it's just pink. So I'm just embellishing it with all these little fake candies that I have in my stash. And I've been having these for years, you guys. And I'm embellishing it using the heart stickers. And like I said, you could use anything you guys have to make it like a little fake baked cake. Decorate it however you guys want. Like I said, all the little embellishments that I do have, a lot of them I just made. Like, for instance, the little heart that's coated. I just had a little mini cookie cutter, and I made it look like a little heart cookie or a fake little cherry. I just used paint and glitter. You know, a fake little donut. I used clay. These are all stuff that I made, like, over time. Make it yours. Turn it into yours. Honestly, just have fun with it. I used to, like, years ago, like, I used to craft, and I used to be wanting to, like, duplicate crafts, and I used to be like, oh, I don't have this, or I don't have that, and I used to get, like, so upset, and then I would go to the store, and then I was wasting excessive amount of money. But I was like, forget that, I'm gonna make stuff my own. And when I started making stuff my own, that's when I started to love it. Like, wow, I created that, you know, I came up with that. And that's like the most fun part about it, is making it into your own and enjoying doing what you're doing. Okay, for this next one, you guys, I am using this Model Light clay. Now, this clay is very, very sticky. So I couldn't do much with it because it was just getting stuck. So I threw down some cornstarch, and I found that was very, very helpful, and it did stiffen it up a little bit. Because, I mean, it was getting stuck to my fingers and everything. So, you know, I use the cornstarch to make it, like I said, a little bit stiffer. And then I'm going to roll them up into like little marshmallow shapes. As you guys know, marshmallow shapes are very easy to make. You just roll them in between your hands, press them down, and continually doing it in that pattern until you get the desired shape. Now, I made about 5, I want to say. Then I have these little toothpicks from Dollar Tree, and I just cut them down a little bit, and I put them right in the middle of all our little marshmallows. So basically, I wanted to do like little marshmallow pops, but with, instead of like using like a little dowel, I decided to use the little toothpicks instead. So once that was done, I took my caulk from Dollar Tree, my Mod Podge, and now I took all different colors of paint. So whatever color of I wanted my icing to look like, that's the color paint that I put inside the caulk. Now I take a toothpick, and I just pour some of our little concoction on the top of our marshmallow, and then I use the toothpick to spread it out a little bit. And then I just shake it up the marshmallow a little bit so it could get drippings on the side of it. And if it doesn't drip as much as you want it, you do push the little concoction to like the edge of the marshmallow so it does drip. But if it doesn't drip as much as you want it, you could use the toothpick to push the paint to make it look like little drippings. Now I'm just going to paint the little hearts on all of our little marshmallow pops the same color as their icing. So the purple icing will have a purple heart, the blue icing will have a blue heart, and so on. Now every little marshmallow pop is different, so I use different color sprinkles. I use, like on the pink one, I had a fake one of those little fake gummy bear, so I used one of those on it, and I love the way that these came out. They are so cute. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, you guys, if you guys would like to buy me a coffee, you guys could visit my page, but I do want you guys to know you guys do not have to buy me a coffee to support me. Just by watching this video and clicking the like button supports me so much, and I honestly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, so I have this pack of dice from Dollar Tree you could pick up in the toy section, and I was taking them and I was painting them both white. As I was painting them both white, the second one, I decided that I did want to change at least one of them as a different color. So I do have a light pink from Apple Barrel, and I decided to paint one of them with the light pink color. So I lost the footage of me putting the icing on our dice, and this is like footage that I had from another DIY, a little marshmallow man that I did as well. But on the white dice, I did a pink icing, and then on the white icing, on the white dice, I did a pink icing. But of course, on this one that I'm showing you guys, I have a chocolate icing, but it's the same exact way. You put it on the same exact way. For some reason, I lost all that footage. So it is the same concoction of Mod Podge, caulk, and paint. And I used candy pink for my icing that I use for my white dice. And you just do the same thing. You put it on top, and then you push it around, and you let it drip down to the sides. So you do it as much as you want. Like I said, I lost the footage of decorating them as well, which I am so sorry, you guys. But I still wanted to show you guys this DIY because I think it's so cute. And as you see, I did embellish them with my fake sprinkles, and then one of them with like the fake candy from Amazon. And once I embellished them, I have these little marshmallow faces that I bought these off of Etsy maybe like 2-3 years ago. And so I just printed them out using my Cricut, and I put a little face on each little marshmallow. And then instead of printing out little heart cheeks or little regular cheeks, I took my little puffy heart stickers and used them as little cheeks. And that was it for this one, you guys. Once again, I'm so sorry that footage got deleted, but I still wanted to show you guys the bits and parts that I did have. Okay, you guys, on to the next one. I have these wooden fork spoon knives that I think these come out in the summertime, like in the shore living, is it shore living, area. Well, I took out the spoons and I sanded off the gold part of each of the spoons, which it comes off easily if you sand it. You could I've used my little nail filer sander, and I have a finger sander that I use as well. But I just sanded off the gold. And once I sanded off the gold, I have these Valentine's scrapbook papers. I have a scrap paper book for Valentine's Day, and I've been having it for so long. And I chose 3 different types of scrapbook paper that I wanted to use. Now I took some Mod Podge, and I put some Mod Podge on the handle part, not the spoon part, like the round part, the stick part. So I put some Mod Podge on the sides of it and on the top of it, and then I laid my piece of my scrapbook paper down, and then I put Mod Podge over it as well. And I did that for all 3 of the spoons with all three different types of scrapbook paper. Okay, so once the Mod Podge was dried, I grabbed my finger nail filer sander thing. And that's what I'm going to call it, honestly. I be getting all crazy with the names of these. And I just sanded off the sides and the top of the spoon a little bit. I want to get that clean look. And then once we've done that, we're going to grab our piping bag that has our faux whipped cream. And we are just going to pipe our faux whipped cream onto all of our spoons, so they could look like little whipped spoons. I think that's what they're called, like whipped spoons or something like that. But we made them using Dollar Tree products. Now, a lot of these DIYs, like the embellishments, are very repetitive. So I am going to embellish these with my fake red and white, one of the spoons with the fake red and white sprinkles that I made. Now the XOXO one, I did embellish those with real sprinkles because I didn't have no faux XO sprinkles. And Dollar Tree had some sprinkles that were real that had XOXO shapes inside, well, letters I should say. So I decided to use that for the XOXO spoon, which I found super cute. And then our last spoon, I decided to just use some of our conversation hearts. Then to wrap up our little spoons, I made these little bows using some yarn from Dollar Tree, and I put a bow on each of our spoons. And these are so cute. You could put these on a tier tray. I know people don't like to decorate like that for Valentine's Day, but they just like to do like a little tier tray. And these are perfect for a tier tray. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, you guys, we are on our last one, and it's my favorite one. Now, I have strawberries, and I'm going to be using fake cherries as well. I'll use those towards the end. But I have these from Hobby Lobby. I mean, I didn't have to go out and buy anything because I think I have a little bit of a hoarding craft issue. And I had these in my stash. Now, I take the strawberries and I do put them on toothpicks. And then I have our concoction, which is our Mod Podge, our caulk, and our paint. I believe this is melted chocolate paint. And I am going to take our strawberries, our little fake strawberries, and I'm going to dip them inside, and I'm going to coat them so they can look like chocolate covered strawberries. And I believe I do 4 strawberries and chocolate, and then I do a fake white chocolate as well. I wanted them to look like it had nuts, and make sure you do this when they're still a little bit wet, because if not, it won't stick. And I believe this is like rabbit bedding or bunny bedding, I should say. And I just coated one of them with some little faux nuts. And then I took some of my fake sprinkles that I had made, and I made some of them with my fake sprinkles. And I believe that I seen a couple YouTubers do faux strawberries as well. I just did my little take on them. I think, who was it that I seen? You know who you guys should follow? Peep this, y'all. And she does some amazing faux sweets. She's honestly, like, the way she does faux sweets is so cool. And of course, Bargain Bethany is always doing like little sweet fake bakes as well. I also took, this is soap. This is a bar soap. I wanted to do coconut sheddings, like little shaved coconut. And I took a bar of soap and I grinded it down with like a grater, and I used some to coat one of the strawberries. Now this is where I do my white chocolate, and I dip my cherries as well. Like I said, everything's very repetitive, so I just embellished all of them, you know, with the nuts, the Mod Podge, the puffy paint, and the faux sprinkles. Now the little tin I grabbed from Dollar Tree. And I took some tissue paper just to put at the bottom. And I placed all our little strawberries and cherries inside of there. And I wanted a little something more. So I have this little heart ribbon that I picked up from Dollar Tree this year. And I just wrapped it around our tin just to give it that little pop. And that was it for this one, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I had so much fun doing these little fake bakes. Make sure you guys check the description box for the playlist. And if you guys are going to recreate these, follow me on Instagram and tag me in your picture. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that bell notification. Don't forget to click on the playlist so you could check out all the other videos. And always, always, always remember, this world could throw you twists and turns, but always make good choices. To the next one, you guys.